Hey everybody, my name is Coach Monique Kitchen, and I am here to help people heal spiritually. That's what I talk about on this channel, and I know that I told you guys that I will be doing a video for you guys tonight, or today rather. Um, I'm sorry that I didn't catch or I wasn't able to make this video in the daytime, but I'm making it now. So those of you that follow me on Facebook, I told you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel, that I'll be making a video about my past life with dating the same sex. Yesterday was the last day of Pride Month, and I wanted to share with you guys my experience on what it was like in that life, and coming out. What steps did I make to come out, right? So when I was living that life, it was I was 16, 17. So this was 22 years ago. So I'm going to tell you guys as much as I can, try to remember as much as I can, because I try to block out some of that, really. Well, not really, but I just don't think about it anymore. It's been so long ago. So not something that I always want to think about, but I felt led to share my experience and share my post that I shared on my Facebook page with you guys. Just wanted to let parents know that do not make your kids or let them feel comfortable. We love our kids. We want to show them that we love them, but correction is always love. So let's start from the beginning. So this is kind of like a story time too. So from the beginning, I want to start back from middle school, right? So middle school, actually the person that I did date around of the same sex at 16 and 17, we went to the same middle school together, and I grew up in church, as you guys already know. I grew up in church, and I don't even think I even knew about people dating of the same sex. So I was I had friends. People wanted to be my friend or whatever. So I had friends of all kinds, guys, boys, girls, whites, mixed, Puerto Rican, just all kind of people. I had a wide variety of friends, Haitian friends, so I became friends with this girl. This is just chopping it up to one little, I'm gonna keep it small, try to keep it simple. I became friends with this girl, and she used to come to my house and spend a night, and we were just friends, just good friends. So moving forward, I got into high school, and I believe I was in the ninth grade, and I became friends with this senior. She was a senior, and she was a tomboy. So let me not leave that out, because that's very important. She was a tomboy, and my mom had no problem, or my stepdad had no problem with me having friends over. So she came over and was in my room, and we was doing stuff that girls do, talking, walking. I walked to her house, she walked back to my house. I thought nothing of it. I really, to be honest, this is not the girl that I dated, but this is like my first like awakening, like that this is real, that this can happen, that this goes on. So that somebody would try me like that was crazy. So yes, I was in the ninth grade, she was in the 12th grade, and we just hung out. I don't know if we hung out a couple times. I can't remember exactly, or was this just one time? It probably was like it either was one time that I hung out with her, or either twice that I hung out with her. So I hung out with her another time, and when she came, she was in my room, and we was like kind of like watching TV, and yeah, so I think she kind of like, she didn't touch me or anything, but I think she used her words to tell me like how she felt that she liked me. And I was like, no, girl. I was like, girl, you got to go home like that. So I'm like, nah, like, hey, like, I was about to say H nah, but I was like, you know, heck nah, girl, no. So, that like really turned my stomach. I was like, oh my goodness, not just the whole thought, because that was, like I said, I didn't even know that people was doing this kind of stuff, and I'm like a freshman in high school, like, and like I said, you know, I always like boys, and I feel like, you know, I'm a nice looking girl. So I'm looking at the dudes like, you know, I'm looking at the dudes. I ain't thinking about no girl. The dudes looking at me. I'm, you know. So I just thought that was crazy. So fast forward. Like I told y'all the first time I went to middle school with this girl, and she was a tomboy too. So she was a tomboy too, and I didn't see her in a long time. I didn't see her in a while. I'm just trying to say this right, because I don't want to put the wrong information out there. And like I said, to be clear, this was 22 years ago, so I probably don't remember everything. But what I do remember is in middle school, we all was friends with this like little group. Like I said, I had a lot of friends in middle school. We all was friends, different colors and races. So excuse me, there was one girl that I considered my best friend, right? And we was best friends, but I didn't know that she was living a life of you know, dating the same sex. I didn't know that she was doing it, but we said we was best friends, so this is something that she was secretly doing, you know. And she didn't never come out and tell me, I don't think. I can't remember if she told me or what. I can't remember if she told me that she was doing that, or I found out later. But she was telling me we went to an event, I believe. I can't remember if I don't think my best friend was there, but I know I went to an event with one of my friend girls from high school. We went to like this skating event. We went to the skating ring. Y'all know, go skating, and you know, and I was being grown. I was out there with my friend girl and he wasn't my boyfriend, but we was seeing each other. So I'm out there with him, and I get a phone call from my so-called best friend at the time, and she's telling me, she's like, oh, somebody like you, they saw you out there to you know, the skating ring and all this other stuff, whatever. And I'm like, okay, who is this person? She never told me who the person was. So I'm talking to him. I'm on the house phone. I didn't have a cell phone. I don't even know if cell phones was, well, yeah, cell phones was out, but I didn't have a cell phone back then. So I'm on the house phone talking, and I'm like, okay, well, give them my number, not thinking that it's a freaking girl. So she gave her my phone number, and I'm talking, and she was like, oh, I seen you at the skating ring, and what did she say? I seen you at the skating ring, and just like playing, laughing. The only reason why I stayed on the phone with her that long and like became her friend and all this other stuff was because I knew her from middle school. And to me, in my mind, like, we stayed the night together. I went to and from her house, and like I said, this wasn't the girl that was in the 12th grade, but this is the girl that we were like around the same age. And like I said, she was a tomboy too, but I just didn't think nothing of it. So we on the phone, we talking, and mind you, I'm 16 years old, and to be honest, I couldn't even talk to boys at 16. I couldn't even have a boyfriend. I couldn't have a boyfriend. I'm telling my son to go back in the house. He's asking me to take him somewhere. But anywho, yeah, I couldn't even have a boyfriend. So talking to her on the phone, and I couldn't even have them calling my house phone. I had to sneak and do all this stuff. So yeah, I couldn't even have a boyfriend. So I just continued to talk to her on the phone. It was safe, right? I didn't have to sneak to do it. So I became curious. I'm like, okay, so what is it that you can do for me, that a man can't do for me? That's what I asked her, and she was like, make you feel good. She could make me feel good, and started laughing. So I'm like, I guess I started laughing too, because she like threw me off. I didn't think she would say nothing like that. But yeah, so I don't know if I guess she came over to the house and may have spent the night, and we started like fooling around or whatever, and we became a couple. So we went out in groups. There were groups of girls that were seeing other girls. It was a group of them. Some of them looked like men, some of them looked like me, looked like girls, and there were groups. And then there were groups also of men, boys, that were seeing other boys. Some of them looked at feminine, some of them did not. Some of them looked at regular, and there was rumors and stuff going around about, people that that I would have thought at the time was, straight or whatever. And I'm talking about dudes that were straight, and then there's rumors going around about, them being confused, them being curious, So I was able to be in that life, to live that type of life for that period of time. And a lot of sneaking around I had to do that, because my mom, she made it clear, her and my stepdad, they did not accept the fact that I was doing that, seeing this girl. And to be honest, I wasn't like, I at the time, I the girl was really funny. She was cool. I mean, she was really cool. I mean, if she was to ever like dress up and look like a girl, she's a pretty girl. And so I don't know. I just want to say that by my mom not letting me continue to be in that relationship, that forced me to sneak, right? So who wants to be sneaking around? I don't. So sneaking around, it was even to the point to where one time I snuck around to see this person. I come in the house now, me and my cousin, we sneaking around. She don't know what's going on, but I'm living this life in front of my cousin, like, and I don't believe I tried to get her to do any of those things, but I come in the house sneaking. I'm lying, making up all these lies. I come in the house, boy, my mama had the belt. She had the belt. I got a whipping that night. I don't think my cousin got a whipping, but I know that I got a whipping. And so, but still, that didn't stop me. The whipping didn't stop me. The whipping didn't stop me. And like I shared with you guys on Facebook, what stopped me was me coming in one night and was it? I think it was during the day. Me coming in one day and my stepdaddy, he was going off cussing, raising sand, shaking the whole house with his voice, you know. and he was raising sand, and my son, he keeps coming outside distracting me. Sorry. So he was raising sand, and I can't remember exactly what he was saying, but clearly, you know, he made it clear to me that what I was doing was unacceptable and I need to stop, right? So some kind of way I went back to, I don't know if he told me to apologize to my mama or what, but I went back there to where my mom was, and she was in the bed and she was just sitting there, and she was crying, and I don't even think I went up to her or nothing, but I saw her crying. And I don't know if I shared it with the girl or not, but I can remember feeling like, you know, what I was doing was wrong and that I can't keep hurting my mom like that, right? And I don't know if I already said this, but, and I'm laughing, but I'm talking about 22 years ago. I wasn't saved back then, but I'm telling, this is my story time that I'm sharing with you guys. But to be honest, I don't think that I ever was like faithful to the girl. Like, I always was like seeing a dude, so it wasn't hard for me to stop, and she knows that, because I think I told her, I don't know if I told her one day that what all the stuff that I was doing, but she said that I was I can't even say the name because it's inappropriate, but so it really wasn't hard for me to stop doing it, because like I said, it was just I was curious and I couldn't date boys, so it was easy for me to do. And then, like I said, the first time I was tried with that, I was in the 9th grade, and the girl was in the not the girl that I was seeing, but the girl that first tried me, she was a senior. So I mean, the devil, to me, looking at it now, the devil was trying to attack me in this area of my life. And even though I've been laughing during this video, and I just want you guys to know, just to be careful, you know, of your kids when they have friends over. You know, you want to be able to interact with them, because I can't remember my mom or my stepdaddy you know, interacting with these people. So just try to ask questions, you know, and be inclusive in your children's friends, you know, with your children's friends, you know, ask questions. That's what I do. My son, they be getting tired of me, my kids. Well, I only had, I think Chris he really don't bring his friends over in the house like that, but DJ, he has, and when they come, boy, I drill them. Not because I think that same thing can happen, or you know, that they're doing the same thing that I experience, you know, just because I want to know, you know, what you're doing, what type of person are you, know, whatever, stuff like that. So yeah, what else? I wanted to say something else, before I get off. So, yeah, parents. So if you have kids that are going through same-sex relationships, my thing is, if you want them to come out quicker, if you want them to come out faster, do not make them comfortable. Because like I said, who wants to sneak around, right? And when you make them comfortable, you make them feel like, hey, I guess what I'm doing is okay, right? You made them feel like, well, just sit back and kick off their shoes and just get comfortable, and that's not the way to do it. So I would suggest to not, have little gathering. If you have any family gatherings, okay, yes, your kids can come, yes, your family member can come, but you can't bring this person that you're dating or seeing. They're not welcome here. And it's not that I hate them, I just don't like what you're doing. I don't accept that. And it's okay to not accept it, right? Because like I said, if you do decide to accept it, it's going to be harder for them to come out. It can be, right? I'm not going to say that it's going to be. It can be harder for them to come out. So that's just my little video that I wanted to share with you guys. There was something else that I wanted to say, but I just can't think of it right now. Let me see if I can think of it. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to share with y'all. So I told you that me and the girl that I was seeing, we was friends in middle school, right? And like I said, she was a tomboy then, and we stayed out at each other's house. We was friends, and she was really funny, real cool girl. I did not know that. She told me later on that, and when I talked to her again, I guess when I was in high school, she told me later on that when we was friends in middle school, that she liked me then, and I didn't know that. That's why I'm saying, parents, we got to be careful. We got to question our kids' friends. We got to ask questions. We got to see what's going on. Any little thing that's off, like you got a girly girl and she friends with this tomboy, alert. Antennas need to be going up. You need to be looking into that. So what was I saying? Yeah, she told me that she liked me when I was in middle school. She told me that she actually had a girlfriend in middle school. This was a black girl that I was seeing, and she was dating a white girl, and they was doing stuff in middle school together. And I didn't even know that kids, like, I didn't even know that this was going on, like that people was doing this kind of stuff, that kids was doing this kind of stuff. Because even when I was dating this girl, when I was seeing this girl, I was a kid. I wasn't an adult. We thought we was doing adult stuff, but we didn't know. We was kids. So so she told me that she was dating a girl in middle school, and then she had the audacity to tell me that she told her girlfriend that she liked me. Like, how sick is that? Like, that ain't nothing but perversion, right? That's perversion. Like, how are you gonna date somebody and be in a relationship with somebody and say, oh, I like that person too? Like, that's not. And I'm not saying that to talk about the person. I'm just saying, like, the whole same-sex thing is very perverted. It's lust and perversion mixed up together, because it's not good. It's nasty. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. And If you guys don't follow me on Facebook, go follow me on Facebook. If you guys haven't subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe. And I want you guys to know that if you guys are looking for life coaching, whatever, with one of your any of your life situations, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help people heal spiritually. Everything I talk about is not I'm not just throwing the Bible at you, throwing Bible scriptures at you, but I do help you with life situations. I have a lot of life experience, sis, in different areas. So don't be afraid to reach out to me. We can message each other back and forth a couple times before we find out if I'm a good fit for you. So if you need help becoming a better version of yourself, I'm here to help you do that. So you can follow me. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Coach Monique Kitchen. And let me see. I have a all natural beauty care line. I'm sorry. I have an all natural beauty care line. It's called Embracing Your Natural. You can follow me there on Facebook and Instagram, where I help you embrace the natural beauty that God has already given you. I just finished a certification. I took a class about a month or two ago, and it's called well, I'm a makeup artist now. Sorry. So I'm a makeup artist now. So if you guys want to get your makeup done, reach out to me. If you guys are in the Nashville area, it's called Kingdom Makeup by MLK. So yes, if you guys need help with your businesses or anything like that, reach out to me. All right. Have a good night. Thank you guys for listening. Bye-bye.